Oh, hey, hi, hello, we're here. Welcome on in. Yeah, we haven't used this overlay in a minute because we haven't played this game ever, but also the world in a minute. Um, Welcome on in. We're playing some good old fashioned Starfinder Second Edition playtest. Um, so we're gonna try some things out, see how it feels. Um, because we like Starfinder here, so we want to see how it feels because we like D20 systems and all that fun stuff. So if you guys are ready, we're gonna start right into this. TPK? Oh, a chill night in. This whole adventure is just you guys hanging out at a bar, and that's it. Um, you guys are either visiting or are from Absalom Station. You guys get a bet, even. Um, you guys are trying to get some credits, to thrive, live, all that fun stuff. Give some upgrades. But you get a contact information from a friend of yours of a Jules Akama. That's totally up to you. Happy birthday. um, Easy enough to find his ad on the infosphere. You don't have to even go to any of the deeper ones, but the lowest of the infospheres. And looks like he is interested in getting a or clearing out a ship that he had bought at an auction. But he has asked you to guys meet at a dive bar in the Vesk quarter. Yeah, sort of. But in taverns and inns are really like you can't really start there anymore. It's a faux pas, really. Mm. Not where you hang out, but where you hang in. Jules Akama. Mhm. Too soon. You actually got through a friend where you guys were trying to find some credits. You guys got a friend that you were able to go ahead and give some contact information. Okay, well you found his information on the infosphere. But you guys meet him outside of a dive bar in the Vest Quarter. Before you guys see a Vesk in a faded tracksuit, um, rising from a crouch, a sly grin creeping across his face. This is Jules Akama. He waves a cred stick in one hand and the gold chains glistening around his neck in the street lights. Looking for work? He asks towards you guys. Got a job for you. I just acquired a freighter with a colorful past, a great investment opportunity, the listing said, which means it's a fixer-upper. The deal I got was maybe too good to be true, but word on the ring is my guy towed it from Atlantic airspace. Could be a big payday for salvage, but I'm up to my horns and other work and need somebody to clear it out. Help me catalog the assets. If you want in, take a shuttle up to the Armada, use my passcode to get past the impound lock, and clear out any dangers that survived the quarantine. You'll get a primo cut of the salvage, of course, and a little extra something for the trouble. Ding! Yeah, it was auctioned off. Inventory of what's on it. There was a quarantine that it went through, but there may have been stuff that survived the quarantine. Atlantic space is weird in general. Dominant. Well, well, it's, I want to say like me. There's not many like me. All right. Any other questions, or you guys could definitely get the sense that he's just trying to get this done, and not have a whole lot of business. You see, he seems to be very preoccupied on his comm link. Uh, well, that depends. One, I don't want to put a price in, and then if you guys are more dangerous, it's more dangerous than one. But we could definitely negotiate price once it's all cataloged, and I can see what's up there and how long it takes you guys to get it done. In theory, that's how this works. Yes. Mhm. Um. No, it was more of like it was quarantined off because it was being transported. Um. Not necessarily. Exactly. Exactly. No, I mean I got the ad all over the infosphere, so I was assuming someone was going to come up for it eventually. Huh? Yeah, I mean if that's what gets the job done. Yeah, it's up there and up above. You point up, and as you see the glass ceiling of Absalom Station, you see the large armada of ships. It's right up there. You'll need to get a um, shuttle to head up there to the armada, but that shouldn't be too difficult for you guys to get up there. But here, here's the passcode. Um, and it's 1607. Send me a call once you're done and once you're inside. Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Yeah. He's actually not. Can I? Oh, I can do this. This is actually what Jazakama or Jules Akama, excuse me, actually looks like. a little, a little bit. He's not your average looking vest, that's for sure. Matt, were you able to see Jules Akama? Mm. Let me see if that is a setting thing for me. Would it have to be though? Because it just says show players. full. Here, just because I think it's hilarious, man. I'll send you a snip real quick. Mm-hmm. Chat's gonna look a little funky right quick. It's definitely not the average Vesk. When you think of a Vesk, it's he's a dexterous Vesk. All right. Yeah. Um. So, he goes like claps his hand together, gives you guys the passcode. I've got work to do. Go book your shuttle. Send me a call once you're inside, and good luck. And he heads into the bar. You're more than welcome to follow him in and try to investigate the scene around him, or you guys go head towards the shuttle. What would you guys like to do? Mm-hmm. No, he was by himself outside.
To be medium armor, but he kind of looks, I don't know, someone you might meet on the diaspora, which is like the pirate asteroids.
Plenty of time with the diaspora.
Doesn't look military or anything like that.
No, Seth will, Vesk speak with you. I assume you haven't met this guy before. Seemed like you weren't too familiar.
No, just trying to pay the bills since my retirement. This is all I have to remain relevant. You might recognize me. I played for the Veskarium Sinister Six.
Is that one of the sports leagues?
There's a professional Brutaris player.
Oh, well. Sorry, I'm not a fan, but
Oh,
name does sound vaguely familiar.
and he just signs. If you're not holding anything, if you're holding something like a data pad, he'll grab it and just sign the back of it. He's talking. If you don't have anything, he'll just sign your coat or something.
Yeah, sure. No, I'll go ahead and I'll pull out a piece of paper that I had, like a grocery list on the back of some things that I needed. Take it. Yeah, I know. I could definitely. This is worth something, right?
Oh, it used to be.
Oh. Yeah, we are. You answered the same ad I did, so I don't know why. Okay.
Take it back to you. Find a time machine or something. Take it back with you, and maybe you'll get lucky. And then hit him on the shoulder. So, ready to go clear out this ship?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, so I'm not one to take a random ad off of the infosphere. Friend at least pointed me this way. But something seems a little different about that guy. Not used to the militaristic vests I've seen before. I mean, you aren't either, but I know your past, Mr. Retired.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if you don't have any ties to him, then it's good. It sounds like he hasn't even been up on this ship themselves either, so.
If it's in quarantine, as far as I know, I don't know. No one would want to go near there. But hopefully it's not contagious.
Hopefully not. You got your breathers?
Nope.
Me neither. Probably go pick something up on the way to the shuttles then.
Boss only granted me 150 credits.
Maybe we should have asked Jules for a little advancement. Maybe some hazard pay. I think that's what it's called.
Well, we should have if you have armor, you should have environmental protections. That'll keep us healthy for a short little while.
As he'll go ahead and like move over his jacket, and you see like this little like polymer coating over his cassava like skin.
I'm pulling
It's
over environmental armor.
pretty flexible, pretty comfortable. It'll do. It's like a second skin.
Funny. There's a product called Second Skin.
Yeah, it's similar. I had to kind of tweak it to match my needs. But yeah, it's the same thing, more or less. But no, I'm fine.
All right.
Do you have any other friends coming in to join you on this, or should we get going?
I think it's just the two of us. I'm sure this is a fight scaled to the abilities of two people.
We'll fight.
We'll see. Yeah, I mean, if it
Scenario.
comes to it, I can. But we're just kind of, marking what is or maybe isn't on the ship, and we'll go from there.
So every armor can maintain protection for a number of days. It's the same as 20, equal to its item level. There was actually an errata on this, and it has a minimum of 1 day. So you'll see a lot of armor has item level 0. That does not mean 0 days of protection.
At least one.
At least
yeah,
1
so.
day. But allows you to breathe and survive in vacuum or in non-hazardous underwater environments. This does not prevent inhaled toxins or similar effects. So be aware of that.
I can hold my breath. Well, there was an outbreak of Yosoki space aids here in Absalom not too long ago, I believe.
Well, good thing we're not so.
True.
What a canon event.
This is the multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
The playtest verse.
Exactly.
MCU should have had one of those.
Wild. So, anything you guys like to do besides just heading to the port to buy a wonderful shuttle to the Armada?
Where did Jules go into the bar?
Yeah, he went to a bar. He looks like he was picked up his comlink and started getting onto a phone call. And he's just sort of standing at this inside of this dive bar.
No, then I think Dominant would go straight to business. Time is money.
More jobs to be had. Yeah, that's not. I don't know what's up here. Frankly, don't really care at this point. Just trying to get this over with, and if something happens, we'll find Jules. I'm good to go. Let's get a shuttle up there.
As you guys head towards the shuttles to head up to the Armada, you guys begin to head through the free markets, which, as you guys know, is an Abadar Corp sponsored mega strip mall. But you're able to go past through this and through this. You begin to hear some sort of talks as a crowded hover cab that's sort of next to them You hear a Lashunta street preacher yelling at them, and arms waving wildly as he ran. Something's coming. The Star Child breaks free of this planet's womb. Repent, sinners, and leave your old ways behind. The time of its birth is nigh. A crowd of gawkers cluster around the preacher, some carrying a hand-painted sign supporting his message, while some of it are definitely skeptical of this street preacher.
Fanatics.
Yeah, not always. Sometimes I got a point.
Do you know something about the Star Child?
I am one. Well, what do you know about Prismeni?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I don't know why it happens. Some of us are touched by the drift, and I'll go ahead and kind of like move off some of my hood, and then you'll see, instead of like the normal Kasathan head, there's like little like corded braids of like different just pearlescent wires going all up and down. I don't know if it was part of my birth or details are fuzzy, but I've got the connection to the stars. So I don't know what it means, but there's something to it.
You too close to a circuit board?
Might have been dropped in my head when I was in egg form. I don't know how Kasathan
Egg form, even.
I'm
Right,
more
that's
familiar
how-
with the Siren, how that works.
That's true. That was. I forgot that was a thing that we discussed.
Well, as long as it's not contagious.
You'd wish it was. No, I don't think it is. No, it's not. You don't have to worry about it. You'll be fine. You won't have to worry about this. I don't know if you'll be fine. I hope you're fine, because if you're fine, then I'm fine, and if we're fine together, then nothing bad's gonna happen.
We're fine. Can I do a sports lore check on Star Child?
Sure.
I got a +3 modifier.
Love that for you.
It's probably Star Child is probably a famous athlete.
Mm-hmm.
Is that 14?
14? Never heard of him.
Oh, I've never heard of a Brucharis players playing named Star Child. So
You might want to widen your search there. Can I just do like a general infosphere knowledge check?
You
Infosphere
actually
lore?
can absolutely do such a thing. That would be
triggered my trick.
exactly. Roll initiative. No, DC. What is that? 10 on computers.
What about my infosphere lore skill?
You know what?
It's the same actually for computers as well.
Yeah, you can use either one of those.
Usually, if you use a lore skill, the DC is lowered.
Ooh. So yeah,
And
if you
if
use
it's
a lower
super
skill,
specific, it's even more lowered.
you know what? With the lower skill, I would allow it to be a DC 7.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna take 10 then.
I love it. Hard mode activated.
No, I actually rolled a 10, so 15.
Okay. As you're searching through the infosphere, you notice a pop-up breaking news story about a supply chain breaking down near Octern Space, though the reporter has no details on the cause of the trouble. But as you sort of move the sort of pop-up out of the way and continue your search about the Star Child, you come across a lot of more religious channels and religious news sources of one day a entity will break out of a planet and some will say wreak havoc on the galaxy. Some will say will bring a sense of peace to the galaxy, sort of depending on where you go. But nonetheless, you do see that there is a Star Child, but what it comes out of is hard to tell.
Gotcha. Some large body. Was it within the Pack Worlds?
Yeah, within the
or-
Pact Worlds.
Gotcha. They don't say like specifically any of the.
No, but you said you rolled a
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
I would say most people that are on the websites believe that that's where the missing planet, where Absalom Station now sits, is the planet womb of the Star Child. So Galorian is supposedly, according to a lot of websites, the planet womb of the Star Child, that it's been moved for safekeeping.
Gotcha. Then sorry, that pop up was a little bit interesting. Something. What was that about Octurne space?
Yeah, that a supply chain breakdown near Octurne space, but there's no real details on the cause of the trouble.
Sweet. Alrighty. Star Child. Yeah, no, not a baller for sure. Yeah, you might be right. I was thinking maybe a Star Touched is more or less what I am. Star Child. This is some divine entity breaking out of a planet, causing a reckoning on the entire Pack Worlds.
Yeah, more fanaticism. Just what this world needs.
Save it for the Mystics. It's not my cup of tea.
Tomorrow, Tosh will slash him. Murder ball in the afterlife, blah, blah, blah.
Jesus.
Whatever tomorrow Tosh does. Those other gods.
Ole.
While we are taking the shuttle, I'll also, I don't know if it's going to take another one or maybe if I could just take 10.
Mhm.
I want to do a infosphere check to see if we can find any like highlights of Dominat's, gameplay. See if we can just kind of pull that up.
Sure.
Aratosh. He wasn't bad. He was a what were those called? He was a fullback for the Vesk 6, Sinister 6. Now that I'm seeing it out loud, I think Vesk 6 was actually the Patra planet.
Patra
So
planet.
that was a mistake. He's actually the Vesk. It's another good
Fab
number. Yeah, what was that?
Furious 5.
Furious
Fab
5? Too easy.
Furious 5.
The Vesk Fast 5.
Wow.
Vesk 2 Furious.
2 Vest, 2 Furious.
Too bad.
That was our cadence. 2 Vesk, 2 Furious.
The 7 deadly Vesks.
Either one of you could either roll computers or occultism if you guys have it. DC is 15 for me, please.
Not I.
I don't have occultism. I do have computers though.
'Kay.
15.
You got a 15?
Yep. Rolled another 10.
As you're doing some different sort of research on either Dominat or this Star Child, you begin to see a couple of rumors come up about vampire attacks on the ghost levels of Absalom Station. That there are some credible articles about the ghost levels, which is a liminal space with the gateways popping up in neighborhoods around the spike, which you would know would be the structure that goes down towards the crystal. You learn that the ghost levels are part of the pocket dimension that mirrors the neighborhoods it's connected to, filled with dangers such as psychic molds, trapped ghosts, hungry oozes, and dimension-hopping monsters. Um, Access points to the ghost levels supposedly appear after energy surges or outages that affect the Starstone or coincide with other strange phenomena on Absalom Station. But you definitely get to see that there's been, looks like, a rise of vampire attacks within the ghost levels.
Vampire.
I'll take my comm link. One, quick, I don't know, perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Does Domino have any, like, bite marks around their neck?
No.
As you look around, weirdly, no.
Cool, good. Then I'll zoom in, increase the text size, and then kind of show them the article. Like, yeah, you read anything about this?
No, I don't really read the news. It's all fake these days.
Yeah, can't believe you. Or can't argue with you.
Can't believe you.
This information there. Oh, but the
I guess I could do a society check.
This one seems at least a little reputable. I don't think I've ever seen a vampire, at least not that I know of.
Can I do a recall knowledge on society?
Yeah, of course.
By the way, there is no take 10 or take 20 anymore.
Ooh.
You now need a feat called assurance. 13.
13. And what exactly are you looking for? Like, just to see if vampires are real? I just want to make sure I'm understanding what you're trying to recall the knowledge on.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be societies of vampires going after
Yeah,
what
so
these ghost levels are called. Here's what society can tell you. People and systems that make civilization run. Historical events.
the only group of vampires that you're aware of.
The Nosferatu.
Exactly.
I think I heard of one of those things.
Is a corpse fleet, which is as you would know, a renegade military group funded by the corrupt politician of Eox, which is the Pact World's undead planet.
These vampires, they usually hang around Eox.
Do you speak
But I mean, they're
Eoxian?
welcome people of society, I think. I don't know.
Yeah. Undead, make vampires makes sense. I mean, yeah. As far as I know, they live in like our world and not the ghost spaces. I mean, could be a connection.
Maybe.
I take it you're from the Veskarian. Do you have much? I guess
Vesk 2.
two. Not bad. I mean,
No, usually,
how different are they?
Vesk 2, we're one away from Vesk Prime. We don't really... It's kind of like a suburb of Vesk Prime. Vampires, they don't go into the Vesk. We see vampires, we destroy them.
Gotcha. Oh.
Some other smaller lizard folk that live on that planet. It's pretty cool, I guess. Kind of small.
Well,
He's
then-
looking at the phone. His comlink. You just Googled Vesk 2 in the infosphere. It's no
I
news.
guess depending on how much this job pays, maybe we can use your expertise, clear out some of the vampires down by the spike.
Well, maybe.
Oh,
Time is money.
maybe we'll see. Money is time.
Easy enough. You guys go ahead and find a shuttle, which it just says you go ride shares. As you guys get in this little hovercraft and begin to drive over to where the um, shuttle docks are. Um, as you guys get there, you guys find a large elevator that takes you from like the residential district of Absalom Station that would take you up to the shuttle docks where you would guys go ahead and take a shuttle out to the Armada. You guys go ahead and hop inside of the elevator, press the button for the shuttle docks, and begin to ascend the elevator. The metal door closes with a tiny chime and the elevator lurches downward. On the way down, metal whines as the elevator screeches to a dead stop. A moment passes before an emergency alert broadcast blares out from every comm unit. The elevator shakes as the alarm shifts, and then it just shifts into a scream as this elevator just gains more and more and more momentum. The lights flicker and blaze to unbearable brightness, searing the images of floating, tentacled monstrosity into view, and then all goes dark. As
So quiet.
okay.
no, yeah, sorry.
What's going on?
It seemed to have catch on something.
The elevator.
Yeah, the elevator, correct.
What was your name? Seth. Seth,
I'll help-
where are you?
I got you. I'll help Dominant.
Dominant's flailing,
Yeah,
trying to find Seth.
yeah. There's absolutely no light whatsoever inside of this elevator.
Do not have dark vision or anything. Oh, I'll turn on my comlink flashlight. Seth, where are you? And then he finally remembers his flashlight, which is 5 feet, and then another 5 feet. 5 feet of bright and 5 feet of dim.
You see
There you
Seth standing over you with a laser pistol in both of one of their hands, and then one of their third arms that they had like kind of tucked away underneath their jackets, reaching their arm to help you up.
Oh, thank you. And he'll pull out his scattergun. Equipped in 2 hands.
With your flashlight, you can definitely see that there is a panel on the ceiling of the elevator that you could open up and climb out of. There's also the doors in front of you. You could try to cut through the floor. What would you guys like to do?
We'll just wait for someone to come help us.
Yeah, is it just Dominant and I?
Yep, just you two inside this elevator.
Oh, cool. See the tentacle thing? I felt like I don't know. Power's off, right?
Yep.
To this elevator. I'm going to try to pump living battery into this thing
Pump,
to see if
pump,
I can charge it back up with my prismatic powers.
pump it up.
Pump. Let's see. When you cast electric arc, you can choose 1 or 2 creatures or tech items in any combinations. If you target a tech item that isn't damaged, it gains one of the following benefits. So if it's battery, it regains charges. If its usage is 0, or if the item needs a continuous external power source, such as plugged into an electric outlet or grid, and is currently off or lacking a power source, that item turns on for 1 round per spell rank. I don't know if I have enough juice to charge this thing back on, or if
How
it's
often can you do
more of
that?
a mechanical failure. It's a cantrip, so yes.
Yes, is the answer. um, you go over to the console, and you would think you would have to probably open the console first to try to get actually juice to where the power would be. So you could either do a crafting, if you have crafting, to repair the or to get the console open and repair the console wiring, or you could try thievery, to disable a device and re-engage the elevator's safety mechanisms.
Do crafting. It's a little bit better than my thievery.
Okay.
Because I'm trained in it. What's the T mean next to the? I guess it's trained.
Yeah, it's trained.
Yeah, what are you using?
I have like a little. I don't know what they would use for like augments and stuff, but I'm kind of into Bodmon, so I'll probably use whatever tools that they have for that and try to use that as a little.
I meant for your character sheet.
Oh, crafting. Oh, I just printed it off of the Hephaestus. I just
Oh, okay.
downloaded
Yeah,
it.
so if you're trained, that's a +3 plus your modifier.
Yeah, so thievery is untrained, but I'd have +4. But crafting is my intelligence, and I'd get a 5 in it.
Yeah, that's gonna be a DC 15.
Let's do it. Not
Ooh,
good.
hey, before you say that, let me
Yeah,
aid.
sorry.
Yeah,
Well,
Can I aid?
you can aid.
What does
Can I
that
aid
mean?
with my thievery? So you're using your tools to get behind their, like a technician would. I can try to use my thievery skills. He's like, oh, there's a weak point in the slot right there.
I will allow it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's a that's a fail.
That's not gonna work. No aid is helpful.
Okay.
The weak spot you saw in the thing, you realize it's damaged in a way that it no longer is a weak spot. It's actually reinforced now.
13 then.
13. You try to go ahead and get it open, as you can see through the glass, or through the damaged plate above you. Sparks continue to fly as it plummets down the shaft. Can we do this?
The DC for an 8 is 15, typically. Depending on the GM.
You guys
That
each
was almost
take
a fail, critical failure.
5 bludgeoning damage as you guys sort of toss around as this elevator continues to come down before it catches once again.
What did you do?
I couldn't even get in there. Nothing.
We gotta get out of
Gosh,
here.
yeah, just a long way down.
You said, was there a hatch at the top?
Yeah, it looks like there's a hatch that's been damaged in it, but it looks like it's still there. You could try to get it open, or break it.
Dominant's full panic mode now. He's starting to climb up, like, you know how when you're drowning with someone you're not supposed to climb
They
on?
climb on top of them.
He's climbing over Seth. He's like, oh, there's an opening up here.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an athletics check for me, please.
Oh, there we go. That's a skill I can do.
That's a DC 15 on the athletics check.
Woo. Can I get an 8 on that?
Athletics check? Yeah, sure. I haven't bought
You
my
wanna aid
jump
me?
jets yet.
Just don't
Yeah,
critically fail.
Let me switch to my free arms and try to.
Yeah,
Is there
true.
climbing on you?
Yeah. Can I do with my free arms, boost them up a little bit, like a little acrobatics in an acrobatic way?
I would allow it.
I don't think it's gonna matter. You got an 8?
That's a +7 to my acrobatics, so it'd be a 22.
22. I got a 14 with the aid.
With 8. Ooh. Unfortunate. As the two of you try
Actually, I
to...
got a 13 with aid.
Ooh, that's even worse. The two of you are scrambling up, And you're trying the best you can, Seth, to like use your free hands to help him up, but Dominant is too busy trying to frantically climb out as the elevator once again plummets down further.
All right. I don't think we can do this.
As you can take additional 7 bludgeoning damage.
What was the first one? 5?
Yeah, 5. Yeah. So
No,
a total of
5,
12
7.
bludgeoning damage.
Oh no. This is it. This is Starfinder. What else do we see?
As you guys,
in front of us, though, right?
yeah, but as you guys continue down the elevator, let's see here. Go ahead and both of you make a reflex save for me, please.
We can do this.
Come on, I can roll higher than a 10. I know I can.
I got 11.
11, okay.
That's with a +9.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. I think I get... Is this maintaining balance? I think I got it.
Ooh.
Maintaining balance is an action.
I knew I should have had the cat fall one instead of this stupid other.
And now, literally, when we start this campaign, you guys will never trust elevators ever the same, ever again.
Never have.
Exactly.
No,
If you go to the archives of Nethys and go to like the skills, there's it pretty much lists all the skill actions. So for acrobatics, there's balance, which you are in a square that contains a narrow surface, uneven ground, or another similar feature is the requirements. Now it takes an action, which is not a reaction. So it's up to Josh to, give that to you. But you can attempt an acrobatics check to... Really, it doesn't really do anything. You can attempt an acrobatics check to move up to your speed, treating it as difficult terrain.
So this feat I have lets me roll an acrobatics skill instead of a reflex save if it's like to grab a ledge or an edge.
Oh.
But my reflex is +9 and my acrobatics is +7 right now. So I don't think it's
That's quite good right now. Right. Give it a little bit.
Yeah. I got a 17.
All right. What'd you get, Seth? 5?
9.
9. You...
Right, 11. I got a +9.
Okay. With a success, Dominant, you are clumsy for 1 round. With a failure, Seth, you are clumsy 2 for 1 round.
We gotta get off this thing, Dom. Sorry, Dominant. I don't know you.
Dom was my father's name.
And clumsy, you guys get a status penalty equal to the condition value to dexterity-based checks and DCs, including AC, reflex save, range attack rolls, and skill checks using acrobatics, stealth, or thievery.
Okay, it's not like any of that's ever came up.
Yeah. True. As it continues to fall a little bit more, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Against gravity?
Against a malfunctioning elevator.
Now, initiative is real fun in Pathfinder 2 because it defaults to perception, which is not a skill you can just pick up. It's like comes from your class or other feats. But you can also use other skills. So like in a lot of systems where you have surprise rounds, in Pathfinder you don't have surprise rounds. If you're stealth before someone triggers combat, you roll stealth as your initiative. And if that beats the perception DC of the opponent, then you start the combat hidden.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff like that. So I'm thinking, what if we rolled... This might not be good, but what if we rolled acrobatics for initiative? But with clumsy, that's actually probably going to be worse.
That's probably very bad for a lot of you.
but
+6 perception.
I'm just
good with
opening up that avenue.
I like it. Let's go ahead and still do perception here to see. So if you guys can react to the elevator falling again in time.
Right. Is this just normal D20 plus
D20 plus perception.
Perception.
Doesn't let me roll initiative since we're not in a.
Yeah, that's what I had to do. Oh, you're insane.
Oh, I got a nat 20 for a 22.
Nah. I'm gonna need to speak to whoever's in charge of the maintenance for this elevator.
Mhm.
Let them know my dissatisfaction.
I like it.
Hey, natural 18 for 24.
Ooh.
Beat my natural 20.
Seth, you get to go first.
All right. So elevator is about to free fall again. Any you said wires or cables that that I can see coming out of here? Because we tried the panel, we tried the trapdoor up top. The only thing I can think about is the other the actual doors that we haven't tried.
Yeah, so you have those are realistically your 3 options unless you want to just start cutting into the floor.
Yeah.
And go underneath the elevator, but that's an option. But yeah, you have the electrical panel, you have the panel that get out through the ceiling, you have the door in front of you if you want to try to pry that open, or you can begin to cut through the floor beneath you.
Oh, I think I'm not just couldn't get it up. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I could.
Demoralizing and dying.
Clumsy state. I'll try to get to that that panel up top to see if I can at least see the inner workings of the shaft to try to get view on something.
Wonderful. Go ahead and try to.
You work that shaft.
I hate both of you.
Sideways. That's a -2 for acrobatics.
No, so it's going to be if you try to pry it open, it's actually going to be athletics to try to pry it open there. So you don't have to worry about the -2 because that doesn't affect clumsy.
That's cool. So instead of getting a +7 -2, I just get a +0, so 4. All right, that's one action gone.
Try it again.
Second action, I'm going to take a shot with my laser pistol at whatever panel was covering the electronics.
Yeah.
And shoot at that.
Go ahead and roll to shoot.
I can't believe we're gonna die.
No, 3.
What?
Is what I rolled. I rolled a 3. I don't know what I'm adding to this. 'Cause I didn't add this to my character.
Are you an expert or trained in whatever?
I'm an expert in simple ranged weapons.
I think you add +5 for expert to dex.
Okay, so that's a 9, but then I have a clumsy 2, so back up to 7. So that's a 10.
10 is what you would need to hit for this panel
Nice.
on the side of the wall. You blast the panel wide off.
All right.
You now can see
Now-
the exposed wires before you.
Action number 3, living battery, to try to at least stabilize this thing. I don't know if it's mechanical or electrical, but I'm at least going to try to give it power to give it a fighting chance.
You go
Make
ahead
sure
and.
that's not a 2-action spell.
Ooh.
Don't think so, but good call.
So most spells are 2-action spells. So when you cast electric arc, so that's the cantrip, right?
Electric arc, yes.
Which is Pathfinder.
Oh, it is?
Electric arc. That is a 2-action spell.
I'm going to action surge. No. Never mind. I thought it was a single action. Didn't look at the old Pathfinder book.
The audacity.
The audacity. All right, never mind then. We're dead.
Try to do a computers check if you want to try to, or crafting. Excuse me, not electronics, because that's how that works.
Crafting. I can do that.
To try to fix the
Yeah,
wires.
crafting. Let's try it now that we have access to it. Gonna try it, and I'm gonna roll a natural roll 3, so that's an 8. We're fucked.
As you're over here, you try to climb up, can't get the top open, try to get back down, can't get the handle
Help
off.
us!
try to like little sparks come off my fingers, like buy me around. Not, I mean,
Wait,
later.
hold on, and a drink too, but yes. Dominant, you're up.
The only thing I can do is I see Seth over here ripping up the panels, trying to cast spells, but forgetting he doesn't have enough time, and doing some sort of computer checks with his comm unit or something. I'm gonna go back up and try to. I can't. He's busy over there, so I can't use the assist. But I'm trying to get that top.
Yeah, go ahead and try rolling another athletics check for me, please.
Yeah, because I don't think I can break through the floor. Are the doors openable?
They are, if you want to try.
The main ones are. We haven't tried those ones yet.
I'll try the door first. I'm gonna pull open the door.
All right.
Is that still athletics?
It is indeed. It is a DC 16 athletics to try to open the door.
All right, let's try it. Oh, there we go. 16.
16. You go ahead and pry the door open.
What was that?
Not today.
We're not dying in this elevator right now. And you guys look like you are currently in between levels.
What's the space differential? Which one can I fit through easier?
The bottom one. So if it falls, it would fall in on top of you, but you have a better chance of getting through that.
I can't think that far as a Protaris player, so I've got 2 actions left. I'm gonna go through. Ooh, I know. Let's do this. Let me see if I can do this with 2 actions.
Okay.
I'm going to grapple Seth
Okay.
with my jaws.
Ow.
Vampire!
I need to check the grabbed status because I don't know if I can move you with me. I think that's a reposition.
Where are the ghost levels?
I need to look up reposition Pathfinder 2e because that's kind of what I'm doing here, which is also athletics, but I can't do it. So you move the creature up to 10 feet. All right, here's what. To get through that gap, do I need any special type of movement, or can I just like stride to get through it?
Since you're trying to go through the bottom one, you have a chance to get through it without just using a movement to get it.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I want to grab with my jaws, and then to make it rules legal, I'm gonna reposition both of us through.
Okay.
So that's gonna be an athletics check. You can probably accept this if you want. That's a 16 versus your fortitude DC, which is your fortitude plus 10. That'd be 16.
This is best because it's biting me after I just learned about vampires.
I rip open the door. Dominant bites your leg. There's no damage there. And you're now grabbed. And as my third action, I will. Let me see what grab does. I'm going to reposition, which is another athletics check.
Okay.
But just to make sure. Off guard gives you a -2 to AC. So, yeah, you're off guard. All right, reposition. Another athletics check. We're coming. We're going this way. That one probably failed. That's a 13. So that would probably fail your fortitude DC.
What's 10 plus your fortitude, Matt?
10 plus my fortitude is 14.
Oh, just barely. You can accept it if you want.
Yeah, I'll accept it. Yeah,
So I'm
if
trying
I
to
feel
pull
like
you
you're trying
through.
to help me, then yeah, I'll accept.
I'm trying to pull you through.
Alright. I just try to throw him onto the ground as you guys made it through the elevator as it begins to crash down further.
Since I failed, I couldn't quite get you all the way through.
Ah, yeah, you get more of the cut.
Oops.
That's on me, champ.
The reason I was thinking, hopefully, grabbed would like give some kind of AC or a penalty to DC, but it doesn't really work like that because it's against his fortitude DC, not like a check. But anyway, that's all my
Yeah.
actions. Hope you aren't doing anything important with that door.
As you guys exit out of the elevator, as it continues to crash down, you guys can hear it every so often crash further and further and further before it finally impacts. You guys emerge in this lower tunnel. Ceilings are about 40 feet high, and doors, floors, and walls are made out of steel. Most doors you can see in this area are auto doors that open and shut based on proximity, to a technological sensor. One thing you guys do notice right off the bat is that your comlinks have no reception whatsoever, unable to send or receive messages.
No different than usual. Trying to get a good connection of this goddamn city.
Doesn't work.
So I actually have a flashlight, which I'm seeing. I thought it was the same as the comlink flashlight, but it's actually got a 30-foot emanation. So I'll put away the shotgun and in one hand have my flashlight out. That's 30-foot bright light.
Okay.
And 30 feet dim light. So hopefully that gives me a break with the dark vision. And is the elevator shaft just like open now?
It is.
I push Seth down it.
It's fucked up.
My jump jets yet?
Are we still in initiative?
No, initiative is now over.
Okay.
You guys have beat.
Okay, because you would have a chance, you know.
You guys have beat the elevator. Congratulations.
All right. First boss done. Do we level up?
We need a long rest.
Legit need a long rest.
I was to say, I'm looking, I'm like, hold on. Oh, I've got 17 HP. 12 is gone. All right. One more fall would have done it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looking around does not look familiar to me, I would assume, where we are.
No, it does not look familiar to you guys at all.
Oh, look at them, the comic. Crap. I don't think we can climb back up. We've fallen a lot farther than I thought. You know where we're at?
Well, we're down. That's for sure.
But not out. That's good.
Maybe there's a emergency staircase somewhere.
What can you guys see on this map, by the way, that you guys are...
I don't see nothing. So
See a birthday party that says game paused.
you know, that's
wait,
one
no,
thing I
just
never
the
really
black
looked
screen
into
that
is
says
how to
game
add
paused.
flashlights. I think if you click on my character token,
Where is your...
you can add visibility. You might have to drop it. Okay, so I see my A token. If you right click and go to like configure, there's like settings for visibility.
Vision.
I think.
Light.
I wonder if I can do it myself by equipping my flashlight. That'd be cool.
That would be sick if true.
I'll try it right
Do it.
now. One hand. Flashlight commercial? Doesn't look like it's doing it.
Okay. You hate to
You
see
might also have to unpause the game. I'm not sure.
Wait, how do I unpause the game though?
Press space.
I see. You are unpaused.
Yeah. Actually, no, that's. I don't have control
Of the.
Yeah.
of the token.
I don't see any tokens or anything. It's just all black for me.
Because you're blind.
I've got low light vision, I think, or whatever it's called.
But you don't have a token in the thing.
I don't
I'll
have a
make you
token.
one real quick.
Token controls.
Give him like the Patra. Oh, there's something.
Can measure distance. I see the squares.
Lighten
now.
up for
Can
me a
measure
little bit.
distance.
There's also user configuration if you go to the settings on the far right. I don't know if that. I think that's more for like user party.
Yeah.
Not token, so.
As well.
Oh, I see a bunch of effects down there.
What are those?
I'm doing ruler stuff.
So select where it says the. There's usually like an effect icon. You can just press. It'd be the same as 420.
I don't want. Adjust scene darkness? No. Clear light.
It should be all in the token. If you right click on the token, see configure token settings.
So I can't right click you because there's a light bulb on your head.
Light bulb.
Token controls. There we go.
And there should be a way to assign the token.
Represented actor displayed by hovered by owner character name. It says represented actor. That's underneath the identity, right? Always for owner.
Oh,
Oh, or displayed.
I'm coming in.
You're good.
Oops. Whoa, there's two game masters. What's going on?
I'm logging into my own router.
Hacking into the system.
I don't know if it'll like it. Oh, there. Let's see. Don't worry, I got my eyes closed.
Mm-hmm.
So if you right click on the party on the pane on the right, there's configure ownership. Have you opened that yet? And then you can assign player 1 is the owner. That's correct. Oh, you know, maybe I'm wrong.
The problem?
Because I have the ruler selected and I can move. Oops.
I'm the issue.
Okay. And then for visibility, yeah, you got the open configuration, then you can see vision.
I have vision enabled.
Light radius. Let's see. So under light, there's light radius. I have 30 feet and 30 feet. Emission angle. For a flashlight.
So is that in the
Emanation. So if I went to the light configuration, and under basic configuration, there's just dim light, 30 dim and 30 bright. I just did that.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that helps you.
Now for Matt, we just need to give him a token. And so the flashlight is emanation, so it's centered, so there's not a cone. So I'm fully lit.
What is player character? Is that anything?
No,
No?
it's just that's the one I use to mess around with stuff, but I don't save.
Cool, cool. Matt, you are now player character. You're
I
player.
am PC.
You are player 4.
I like player 4, 5, 6.
Are you player 4? And
Oh, yeah, I'm player
He's
4.
player 4, yeah. We're learning a new
Ah!
GTT, you know.
See something.
Huh, you look like me.
Do you see
Just
the
like you.
stuff in front of you?
I see like 5 feet in front of me.
We gotta open the door.
Door.
Oh god!
Face.
Jesus, I need to turn that down.
So loud.
Talk about playing Project Zomboid.
Exactly. Game settings. Configure.
You mixer. Please, no more.
My ears.
Oh, it's so much better.
What was that?
What?
Was that just underneath your system settings you did that configuration change?
Yeah.
Big true. Big true.
Your settings.
That
Oh
was
my god, that's so much better.
that was so bad.
Please help me.
I
Oh.
just went to my volume mixer on the actual PC, Matt. I didn't do it through the settings and.
I have environmental settings. Interface. Try that. Oh, no. Oh, that's better. I can't see the door now. Hello? Oh, thank you.
So, PC start. That's so cool. Let's
So where did we come from?
You guys, that is the elevator. So you guys are right outside of it.
Is this a flashlight?
It is indeed a flashlight that is on the ground. Hold on, I'm actually just now realizing that'd probably be super cool for people to see that at home.
I'm trying to save. I'm trying to change my token here. See if I can do that.
Thing's pretty cool.
Where'd it
We'll
go
get
there?
to it in just a second, y'all.
I'm gonna keep walking forward until.
All right, hold on. Where are we at? We over here? Is this where we are? Okay.
There we go. How's that?
Whoa.
That looks familiar.
No, it's just like Googled desk.
Yeah.
That's why it looks.
What are you, a
Classic
Kasatha?
Yeah.
I'll get you one.
Because Sapa with a gun.
I wish I
Two,
could pop
technically.
this out.
Pop what up?
Can I do this? Is that the thing I could do? I'm just dumb. Okay, no. Trying to figure out. I wish I could pop out the pages for the journal,
Hmm.
so it's not just within the window.
Let's see. Oh, like not within the app itself?
Correct.
Yeah, I don't know if you could do that.
No, I'd have to open up a separate version of it just for this.
Well, it doesn't come with. Usually, you own the PDF.
Right.
But I didn't buy the PDF, so.
But I like it like this. I just wish it was able to be able to move off of the screen.
Yeah, I had that. I was messing around with it, and I had the same thought. There might be a way. I also wonder if there's there's so many things that are just baked into like add-on modules.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, so you guys open up this large hallway here. You
Yeah.
guys could go to the. Technically, it would have been your right towards the open area underneath this walk bridge just about 20 feet above you, or you guys could take a left and go down that hallway.
Are there any weird noises?
Weird noises, you say?
Yeah, any like tentacle sounding noises?
You know, let me set the scenes for you guys as we guys walk into this. A light from a discarded flashlight flickers over the landscape. Faded graffiti covers the walls, and fast food wrappers mingle with other trash along the metal grated floor. The commercial flashlight has a commercial battery with 4 hours worth of charge left and has the words "Ghost Tour" engraved on the plastic handle.
Where's that at?
That's that flashlight that you guys passed by right outside the elevator.
Oh, I saw that, and I was like, "What the hell is that?"
If Dominot's got one, I'll pick up that the other flashlight so we both can have one.
You now have Ghost Tour flashlight that will last for 4 hours.
4 hours.
It's like they gave that to people I didn't expect to be in the dark. Now we're both lidded.
I say, look, ghost tours. Ah, I knew it. You are a vampire. You bit me. You dragged me to the ghost zone.
I didn't draw blood.
He's a vampire.
Let's take a look. All right, true. All right.
No, all that blood was there from the elevator.
And I expect you didn't bring this fast food wrappers with you either?
Trying to change your. I can't find a good token for you.
So which way do you guys want to go? It was ahead to
We'll just be the mask.
Left down here. That ping is nice. Down here, or over this way.
Well, I can't see shit. What about you, Seth?
I can see all right if it's a little low, but I've never been down here before.
And if we don't hear any sounds, let's just let's. There's a door over here.
So that way.
So Dominot went north down the hallway.
I'll head with you. I'll try to keep an eye out for any exit signs with a person walking up to some steps.
And Josh, you could pause it if you don't like us just kind of messing around like we are in control of our own lives.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Found a door.
Well, that door's better than no door.
It's not stairs, I can tell you that.
As you head in, this wide corridor has the atmosphere of a crowded auto-train platform. The sounds and vibrations of a crowd talking and milling around fill the chamber, even though the area is deserted. Noisy, hollow ads explode from the surrounding walls, their bright colors bursting into the corridor as three-dimensional models of actors and products compete for attention.
Take my ghost towards flashlight and just kind of flash in the room. Do any ghosts show up? I don't know how this flashlight works.
Oh, that is a good question.
Yeah, is like a crafting check to identify or something?
Oh. Me gusta. Okay, so you guys go ahead and roll perception checks for me, please.
Does this have to deal with sight?
Yes, actually.
I got a +1 circumstance bonus because of my retinal refractors.
Good. Cool. How's a 4 do you?
Unfortunately, not.
Is that a critical fail?
How do I
Is there a
roll
critical
on
fail?
Actually, yeah. What is the critical fail?
It'd be 10 minus the DC,
Wonderful.
or the DC minus 10.
You critically failed.
There doesn't have to be a critical.
Oh no, I'm aware.
Sometimes there's especially for spell effects, it's like critically fail.
I have some notes on critical failing.
Oh, good.
I'm sure you really love that.
Why is there no perception here?
Because perception's not really a skill. Perception is like, I don't know where it would be on your screen. On my screen, it's like basically above initiative.
Spells, thievery. Oh, effects are kind of cool. Utility. I'm just going to roll over here on the website I've been using. Roll20.net.
Love it.
Whoop. Oh, that's cool. So 15.
15?
Math. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, if you're in the map, you can still do like the /R d20. All those commands, they all work.
What do I type? The ghost levels. Oh. Cool. Oh, there we are. Channel log. Public roll. Dope.
Did you do it?
I did. Found out how to do it.
Love that for you. Okay. So yeah, like I said, this is the scene that you see.
All right. So there's no actual people here, just a bunch of like 3D holograms of advertisements and
correct.
stuff.
We try to talk to one. Do they respond? Is there power? There's no power. Is there power?
There's power. Yeah, you could see hologram projector ads and everything. Like all these monitors on the right side are all lit up.
Dominant's going to start talking. If they don't respond, start looking for like buttons to tinker with.
Yeah. As you get close to the projector that's sort of showing off one of these individuals. What?
What have I done? I'm going to size up the monitors.
I like it. Hold on.
I'm assuming we're not clumsy anymore. That was one round.
Correct. There was only one round. Yeah.
No, for cool people.
You were only also one round as well.
Well, still one round, but just
It
so
was
it
two
doesn't
instead of
go
one.
clumsy 2. It doesn't go clumsy 2, clumsy 1, and then not clumsy.
It depends on the condition,
Right. Each one is different.
but it's usually like, yeah, clumsy 2 will go to clumsy 1 after a round, and that'll be like a -1 instead of like a -2. Sometimes not.
Oh.
All right, so this is a good place to rest then.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we regain hit points on a short rest? Is that a thing in this?
I was just
game?
searching. So 8 hours, obviously once per 24 hours you can rest. Get hit points equal to their Constitution modifier multiplied by their level.
As you go talk to this projector, I need both of you guys to make a will save for me, please.
Oh, that's a cool one. All right.
I will roll that save
Nice.
with an 8. 8? What's happening to me?
Oh, cool.
Oh.
10.
10. You both fail.
Nice.
Oh no.
So
We're
you
vampires.
guys are dazzled and slowed for 1.
That's not bad.
No.
Let's
Wow,
see.
why are you talking to this thing?
Dazzled and slowed. Let's see what.
And I now
Dad.
need to roll initiative.
I am
Oh, no.
overstimulated.
So
My vision is
dazzled.
swimming.
Oh, this is not good. So with dazzled, if vision is your only precise sense, which I believe that's true, all creatures and objects are concealed from us. So that means, yeah, we have a 25% mischance on our attacks. Slowed, we lose an action equal to the slowed value.
Yep. So you guys just lose one action, and everything else is concealed. That looks a little rough, guys.
Hey, was it the monitor that attacked us? Because I sized that thing up.
It's a malfunctioning projector, it looks like.
It was indeed a malfunctioning projector.
But it's attacking us now?
Well, if
What's
it was a
going on?
projector, I sized up.
You sure did. What does that do for you?
It's my asset, which means I get a +1 circumstance bonus to deception, diplomacy, intimidation, and perception checks.
Ooh,
Which you give
question
my-
mark, question mark, question mark.
Which give me a +1 to my
That's not what I want.
initiative.
Ignore that.
Takes 1 minute to observe a specific individual.
It's
I probably spent a minute doing it, right?
Yeah. It's
technically an individual.
Wait, this doesn't have. Oh, that's interesting.
What are you trying to do?
I thought it was
Is-
something else. It's giving me an encounter for a different portion of this scene.
How do I change my pictures for this thing?
So you can just select and remove the creatures you don't need, and then also note that I'm looking behind the curtain here. The projectors are hazards, not creatures. So we may not have to roll initiative at all
Well,
if they're
it
not
says
creatures.
for the trap, it says to then roll initiative because they could do a melee attack.
The projectors are attacking
Because
us?
they're sparking.
No.
Because they're malfunctioning.
Never trust the ghost layers.
You can. There, I can make player character in the initiative there by toggling the combat state.
Yeah. Now, what was your initiative you got?
23?
There you
Wah, wah, wah.
go. Okay. And then we got that one. Cool. And this one.
Oh boy, this is it. We're like, hey, this guy was like, hey, you want to go clear out some haunted starship for us? I'm like, yeah, sure, just the two of us.
Yeah.
That's good.
All we need.
It's up in space. We deal with space all the time.
I'm a space man.
This is a space.
We are in space.
The final frontier. Okay. I have everything for now. Looks like the malfunctioning projector is going first.
I
That's
can't
cool.
even. I guess I'm dazzled, but I can't see anything moving in the room.
See
I
something
see,
right next to you. It's like
I
a
see
little...
the room.
Oh, is that for my paint?
Maybe, it might be because I put the dazzled.
I think it is.
Oh.
I can get rid of it.
Well, there's also. Oh, it's on. Wait, can I do this? Do you see that now?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
I see that. Oh, that's what those were. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have 2 actions for 1 round, and things are concealed, which means we have to do a DC 5 flat check when we target them with an effect, which is just roll a d20. It's basically a percentile dice, but a d20. We have a 25% chance to miss.
It's going to use its routine, which is 2 actions. Base a ranged spark strike against 2 creatures within range. But actually, what is its range? Just kidding. There's only 1 person within range. LOL, JK. Or 2 strikes against 1 creature in range if it has no additional targets.
You won't kill me.
Okay. That's the first one. How's a 10 do for you?
Against my AC?
Yeah.
That's a miss.
And the second one?
Does that have a multi-attack penalty?
I'm assuming it would. Yes, -5 for the multi-attack penalty. So it's a +3 for the second roll. Which would be a 19 plus 3, 22.
I don't like that number. See that? That's a hit.
Damage. It's not a crit, right?
No.
Okay.
Almost. That first roll.
That is 2 electric damage. As a spark
I'm going to
just goes.
I'm going to use a reaction to quip and attempt to demoralize the creature upon being damaged. First of all, is it? It's not immune to fear effects, is it?
Has immunity to critical hits, object immunities, and precision.
I think we're good. I'm going to demoralize it with an intimidation check.
I like how you start yelling at this thing.
Oh, there we go. How's a 27 do you?
That will do. That will do.
That's against your will DC. So is that a critical success?
It is, because it has no will. So it's just be 10.
Frightened 2.
What is object immunities?
That's a good question. It might just be immune to shit because it's
an object.
God damn it. I bet it. Object immunities, immune to bleed, disease, mental, which this is a mental effect.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's immune to bleed, death effects, disease,
So
healing, mental effects, non-lethal attacks, poison, spirit, vitality, void, as well as doom, drain, fatigue.
So I can't even see this thing, but I'm yelling at it because it just electrocuted me. It's like, you fucking broken piece of... I don't know.
Can I take a point of fear because of that? Natural 20?
You know what I just found? I found a button on my character sheet that says flashlight lit.
Ooh.
And I press it, and it makes things lit like a flashlight.
What? Okay, this is actually
Would I take 4 HP?
Just 2 electric.
2? Oh.
I mean, you could take 4 if you want.
Yeah.
So how much HP do you guys start with? Is the real question. Just trying to understand.
I started 20.
Okay.
It was 17.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I'm a Vesk, so I think I have a higher than average ancestry HP.
Yeah.
But then I'm an envoy, so my hit dice is like
doo-doo.
6 or 8. 8. So I start with 8 per level, plus Constitution, which is 2, so 10, and then Vesk has 10. So 10 plus 8 plus 2.
Yeah, I think I'm 8, 8, 1, so 17.
That makes sense. All right. That's its turn. Oh wait, this one. Player character.
Which one?
The one named player character.
Oh, hey, so player 4. What is this?
Hold on.
All right.
Let's do this. Update
So,
percent.
I-
Oh.
Days confused. That's not great. Okay. I'm gonna try to move over here. I'm gonna use one of my actions to do a mobile aim. So I'm gonna take my stride action, then take aim at an object in range, which is that thing. It's now my target. And
Target
I'm
wide.
gonna try to take a shot. So first off, let's roll the flat d20 roll. See if I can even do it.
DC Foomp.
And
Hey.
yeah. So now, and then dazzle. Do I have any minuses to my attack roll?
No, I don't think so. You only
Okay,
have
I
2
have to make
attacks
that.
from slowed, but that's it.
But so yeah, you have one attack. Or you mean one action left now, more or less, because you use your
Oh, yeah,
stride,
correct.
and then you have one action left.
Oh, okay.
Because
So-
slowed gives you a reduced action based off the number.
Gotcha. All right. Well, then I will go ahead and take a shot. Roll d20 plus. So 4.
Okay, I'm a big fan of Foundry. Let it be known.
Oh,
Once you start getting used to it.
Dude, for real
then-
though.
I've got a few add-ons installed.
it's a 17 to hit.
17 to hit this thing.
Yeah.
That is a hit.
Sweet. So then I will roll damage. Laser pistol. So that is roll 1d6 fire plus. Then what's my aim? Character sheet. Boom. Steady aim. No.
I updated my token to remove the light, and I just have that flashlight thing toggled. Let's see what that.
Doesn't have the aim on here. Alright.
Yeah, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
It takes.
And that's because I have the flashlight equipped. If I
Two.
stow it, it's gone.
That's sick.
I have to have it actually selected.
Is that not
in
plus
character
dex,
sheet.
Matt?
Oh yeah, so plus dex. So then 5 for the 5 points of fire damage, and then 1 point of.
I don't think you add dex to range attacks.
Don't.
Is that for reals?
It just says damage 1d6 F.
1d6 fire.
That means fire.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, you don't add. I don't think there's really anything you add dex to,
That's wild.
like as far as damage is concerned.
That is a change from Starfinder, at least.
No, I don't think it was. Not
Is
for
that
range
just
attacks.
is that just a 5e thing?
Yeah,
Are we dumb?
5e. Yeah.
I don't play Pathfinder. I don't know.
That's fair.
All right.
Did you
that's my
add
turn.
dex in 3.5?
Yes.
I didn't play though.
The answer was yes. Because I did. Matt, you also played it. You played it in my garage.
That's true.
You were a
So I think
dwarven,
a thrown
a dwarf
attack, you
cleric.
still add strength to damage.
Yeah. Sorry, chat.
Chat. All right. Well, then it takes 2
2 points of
damage.
damage. Poggers. It is wounded.
Kill it.
Dominat.
Dominat is hurting, but he still has 2 actions left. He he can't with 2 actions. I've got this fucking flashlight. I can't equip my scatter gun because it's a two-handed weapon. So he will do a strike with his tail. First, he'll get him.
Get him.
He'll yell at the thing. Let me make sure I can slowed one. Let's see. Or not slowed, dazzled. So yeah, I target that the screen with get 'em, and they take a -1 circumstance penalty to AC and reflex saves until the beginning of my next turn as one action. Second action, tail whip. And I'll lead by example with my get 'em, which means if I attack the target before the end of my turn, I reveal a weak point in that foe's defense. I gain a circumstance bonus to damage rolls equal to 1 plus half my charisma modifier. And my allies gain +1 circumstance bonus to damage rolls against target. So, tail attack, strike 1. Let me roll a d20 for the flat check.
Nice.
Oops. Fall apart. Oh no! So I missed on the flat check. So I whiff because I'm blind. And that's that. That was 2 actions.
Yeah, it was.
But I'm no longer slowed or dazzled. I can see.
Is Dazzle just a 1 round, right?
Yeah. Was it? It was dazzled 1.
It just says Dazzled.
So yeah.
Yeah, duration 1 round. Okay, cool. We are up to the projector's turn. Well, there's still only one person within range.
You can move.
No, the projector can't move. Actually,
I can't move either.
You could have.
You didn't tell me I could move.
What do you mean? It's not looking too good for you.
I'm slowed.
Welcome back.
Oh no.
Oh my, laying down.
Internet's down for some reason.
Oh, I didn't realize you dropped.
Cool. Projectors are to, I guess, routine.
You gonna zap me?
Yeah. So 2 actions, 2 strikes.
Zap me,
against
then
you.
zap me.
Zap you once. 22.
Mm-hmm.
And zap you twice. 13.
No.
Suck it, Trebek. 5 electric damage.
Oh. I'm still demoralized as a reaction.
It's fair. It's immune to it, but it's heard.
This is not the best you got. And he just starts vomiting on the floor.
Sit. That's its turn. You do not look too good over there, Dominic. I gotta be honest.
I'll be fine. This is how this encounter's supposed to go.
Exactly.
I think you can lose those statuses.
Yeah, Seth, you can remove those statuses now.
Does it say until the end of your next turn or anything?
It just says for 1 round.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, cool. Well, I'm gonna get some actual clicky rocks. Ooh.
Oh yeah. I forgot internet sound, which means you can't see this.
Can't see what's going on. All right.
Theater 9. You got a creature 10 feet in front of you. Not even a creature,
A robot.
Well, what does it know about this? I'm gonna go ahead and make another I'll one action aim. Then go ahead and take I'll take 2 shots at it. Why not?
Ooh!
All
And
right,
Scott,
first
get 'em.
shot plus
So-
9, 12
Add
to
a
hit.
plus.
Okay.
It also has a -1 to its AC and reflex saves.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
What was your hit,
That-
Matt?
12 on the first shot.
That hits because of the fact you got him.
Nice.
Get 'em!
Nice. And then the second one is with a -5. Is that how?
That's
second shot
correct.
works?
Yep.
All right. So instead of +9, it'll be a +4. It's on the table. A natural 19, so 23.
23. That is a crit because you're 10 over its AC.
Hey,
Get 'em.
there we go. Alrighty. Is that double damage for crit or a double dice
So-
roll?
It's double dice usually.
All right. So one.
Does your gun have any critical effects?
I think it catches something on fire.
Well, that's.
Maybe
I think it's actually immune to being.
Oh, is that immune to crit?
Fire.
No, not immune to crit, but immune to be set ablaze.
Laser pistol. Or what
You
I
also
say
get a
under the
plus
weapon
1.
traits?
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah, weapon traits.
it just says tech for my weapon trait. It's a laser type weapon. It's fire damage, so probably not. But total, that would be 12 fire damage, and then is persistent damage just more of whatever the damage type was?
So persistent is kind of like an after effect. So when it hits its turn, I believe.
Sorry, not persistent. Precision.
Oh,
So
precision
my
is like
aim does 1d4 precision damage.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's
All
like
right,
another damage type.
All right. Is that doubled as well for that dice roll?
Yeah, I believe so.
I don't see why it don't be.
And then you also get a +1 from get 'em.
All right.
Two.
Well, then that would be on both shots. All right. So that's total. So total of 12 fire damage, total of 8 precision damage, and then 2 more additional damage.
Well, unfortunately for you, it's immune to precision, but you do enough damage to absolutely just shoot those 2 shots, and it just goes into the projector, and it just all the sparks that were flying out of it just sort of fizzle out, and you see the projector boom, power down.
Told him we'd get 'em.
We got 'em. Good. We did it.
It looks like a crit is, by the way, it says double damage. That's all it says. So I wonder if that also doubles.
I wonder if if it double damage, it's not double dice, correct? So you just dice roll once, double the damage.
So sometimes you need to have or double damage, which is strike is a critical hit. When this happens, you roll the damage normally, adding all the normal modifiers, bonuses, and penalties. Then you double it as appropriate. So you double
Okay.
the damage.
The modifiers and all. Cool.
A GM might allow you to roll the dice twice and double the modifiers, which is, I think, kind of more fun.
Same thing.
Comes out to like the same average, but anyway.
But you guys have
we got him.
beat the projector, and that is where we will go ahead and call it for our one shot, as you guys almost died to the elevator and a projector.
If I would have been the one messing with the projector, I would have died.
If that elevator wouldn't have taken 60% of my life, I wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, it's a D6 plus 3 on each of those bludgeoning hits.
That's a lot.
I'm aware.
Gravity. I guess gravity kind of hurts.
Right. That's what happens
was
when
a
you
falling
fall.
elevator.
It falls a D. Now what is that? Like what is that in 5e? It's 10 feet
10
is
feet.
1d6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I would have thought, I'm like, all right, why would I take the cat fall? How often do I really fall in this game? I'll be getting a jetpack and jump jet soon as my plan, so let's just silly me.
The audacity of you to think that you were safe inside of a box.
All right, how dare I have a plan?
But
Well-
guys, thank you guys so much for coming to hang out. What did you guys think, as we've played a good chunk of Starfinder 1, about Starfinder 2?
I just love Starfinder because I like the theme of fantasy. Sci-fi.
Actions spells should take only one action to cast them, in my opinion. But I do
Some
like the
spells
triple
do.
action thing.
Yeah,
Some spells you can actually spend 3 if you can spend 1 to 3 depending on the spell. Like heal, for example, you can choose how many actions to spend, and it has
Just heals
scaling.
more.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, not even just heals more, but like cures effects or stuff like that. And so yeah, the fact that I think the game action economy takes into the fact that one action is to move, then you do something else. You move and do something else.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So for marshals, it's like you attack twice. For spellcasters, it's like you blast them with a spell.
But
Yeah,
also,
I'm
spells are
surprised a
insane damage,
cantrip
though.
I'm surprised a cantrip would be more than one action, but yeah, maybe the cantrip spell as you progress in your spell level too. So I can see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, well, when you're doing a laser pistol, it does 1d6 plus no damage, but you attack with it twice. Versus a cantrip that might do 2d4. You sometimes like 1d6, 2d4, plus an effect, and it also gets heightened as you level up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Arc is 2d4, and then heightened is 1d4.
So it's cool.
But yeah,
So
I'm a
one
big
thing
fan
I've
of it.
Heard about the system, yeah. People say it's pretty balanced.
I mean, definitely, the DCs, even for a level 1 encounter that this AP is written for, were insane. Like 15 and 16s across the board. But I forgot that you guys are already having like +9 to what you're good at. So
All right, yeah. Not
I
as
got
much
plus-
or standard.
Yeah, +7 is like the level 1. Plus.
yeah, which is insane. So I was like,
plus
oh,
eight,
that's
yeah,
a
no,
15 to get. I was like, oh wait, they're rolling like a +7. They just got to roll at 8 or 8 or higher. It's not too bad.
Yeah. And
Death
that's why
by
it's
elevator.
important. Another nice thing about the 3 action system, you can aid in attacks. There's a lot of different abilities that you can use
Yeah.
that apply modifiers, whereas like in 5e and stuff, sometimes it's usually just better to attack.
Mm-hmm.
But in this game, it's like you kind of, if you're going against the big bad, you might not be able to rely on your attack bonus. You might have to bump up that attack bonus for your people, for your teammates. That way, at least somebody's hitting them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm really excited to delve into it.
I'm excited to see how the economy feels with a full table, not just 2 people.
Yeah.
So, but guys, thank you so much for playing the playtest. I hope you guys had a good time. Everyone at home, we will be back again next week with some more. Hopefully, we run the dungeon. But if not, we will continue where we left off and maybe have some other people be dropping in to the ghost levels.
It's gonna be a vampire if so.
Yeah,
That's-
exactly.
Calling it now.
Or a Vesk.
Or Vesk.
More risks.
But guys, thank you again. Have a wonderful night.